All right, take a look at this. Some new video coming in from Europe.
Ooh.
Parts of the continent seeing day, then for a brief moment, it turned into night as the moon moved in front of the sun for a total solar eclipse.
So cool.
The next one will be in a year expected for August of 2027.
All right, but
So
we've got
cool.
some kind of show tonight, ourselves.
We do. We have the Perseid meteor shower that's happening tonight.
Wait, say it again.
I don't tell me.
Oh, I thought you
I
knew
don't-
it. I'm sorry.
I was bluffing.
It's called meteor shower.
Look,
Yes, the
you-
Perseid meteor shower.
You were a pro? Okay, well, Ron and I were trying to say it, and dear Lord, that was a mess.
Yeah, I was definitely faking that. But as we look at that
it.
meteor shower, it's going to peak between the hours of 2 and 4 a.m. And we are expecting that to really be mostly clear for the overnight hours. We could see up to 60 to 70 meteors per hour, especially during that time. So if you are out between the hours of 2 and 4 a.m., you're going to probably see some of those shooting stars out there because overnight temps are going to be in the upper 70s, mostly clear skies, which is great news for us. No rain chances for the overnight hours, but the only thing that we are tracking is the tropics. We have a lot of activity happening out in the Atlantic basin. We have 2 waves that are off the coast of Africa. We now have Tropical Storm Cristobal that's currently north of in the northern Atlantic and heading towards Europe. As we take a closer look at Cristobal, it's a tropical storm with gusts up to 60 miles an hour, moving east at 21 miles an hour. And we are expecting that to be a very short-lived tropical storm, probably fizzling out by Thursday evening. And the steering currents are this. We have a high-pressure system in the mid-Atlantic. We also have another high. That's our heat dome that's currently over the southern United States. This, you see those wind speeds. Those 2 systems that are south of that high are the ones that we're going to have to really keep an eye on in the coming days. But I have some good news for you. As we look at the future track, our future track models are showing that those close-off lows forming out in the mid-Atlantic, and they're heading off towards the Caribbean, but kind of shows them falling apart by the time they make it to the Leeward Islands. And the reason being is because we do have a lot of Saharan dust out in that vicinity. So a large plume of that dust still moving through the Atlantic, moving into the Caribbean and Gulf, and that is going to really be the case in preventing those tropical systems from becoming strong. However, it becomes a bit sparse heading into Tuesday and Wednesday, so that Saharan dust is not going to be there by next week, especially if there's additional waves moving off the coast of Africa. But until then, we're going to be just mostly hot and humid here across southeast Texas.